Now multiple word variables names, what should we do for that? So what are the way we can write those? Okay, so there are some cases. The first case is camel case, which is called camel case. So each word except the first start with a capital letter. Each word except the starting word of the variable, okay, all are the capital letters. So these are the example. You can see my variable name. So there are three words. There are multi-words. We are talking about the multi-words variable. So there are three words. My variable, first my, second variable, third name. So here you can see we have told you that in camel case the first word, which is my. So the first letter should not be capital. Rest words, variable and name, their first letter will be capital letter. So you can see here the my here, M and Y both are the small letters, and obviously first letter is small letter here. Then variables V is capital and name N is also capital. So this is the concept of camel case. Second is the Pascal case. So the Pascal case says that each word start with a capital letter. So you can see now all the three letters, my, variable and name, first my, second variable and third name, all having first letter capital here. You can see my, M capital, variable V capital and name N capital. And you can also see that there is no space given between. They are written in a continuous form. Third is the snake case. Now snake case, what exactly snake case is? Now each word is separated by an underscore character. Here you can see my, variable and name. The three words, my, first Y, second variable and third is name. So my, variable, both are differentiated with using underscore, and variable and name also differentiated with underscore. So all the words are separated using underscore, then such case is called snake case. So there are the three ways we can use multiple words, variables, names. Okay. Now moving towards the next one is the assigning multiple values. If you want to assign multiple values to a variable, then what we can do? So many values to multiple values. Python can allow you to assign values to multiple variables in a single line. Okay, here you can see x plus x comma y comma z. All the three are the different types of variables. Okay, different variables. X is a different variable, y is a different variable, z is a different variable. But we can assign multiple variables to multiple values. So you can see at the same instruction x, y, z, all three variables are used, separated by the commas, and then we are assigning the values using equal to sign. Then we are assigning some values like orange, banana and cherry, again separated by commas. So the comma says that the first variable, which is x, having the first value which you have given, which is orange. So x equals to orange. Second is y, then y equals to banana, and third last one is the z, and z will be equals to cherry. So this is the way, and we can print again print x, print y and print z to understand the to know the variable inside the x, y and z. Okay. In such way we can assign multiple values. Now next one is the one value to multiple variables. Okay. Again, if you want to assign multiple values, multiple variables to single value, then you can use such type of concept where we can use x equals to y equals to z equals to orange, and orange will be distributed among all the three variables. Okay. Next is the unpacking a collection. So if you have a collection of values in a list, tuple, etc. So Python allows us to extract those values into variables, and this is this concept of extracting is called unpacking. So here you can see there is a variable called fruit, and it has multiple values like apple, banana and cherry, and we want to extract those values. So we simply write x, y, z equals to and the particular list name, which is fruits, and whatever the order saved in the list, that order will be distributed among the variables x, y, z. Okay, so first x will get apple, y will get banana and z will get cherry. So in this way you can assign the value. Now the output variables, what exactly output variables are there? So the Python print statement is often used to output the variables. Okay, to combine both text and variable, Python uses plus character. Like for example here x equals to awesome, and we want to print, so we have written print function. Inside that we have given a text called Python is inverted comma, in between inverted comma. Again I have already told you that if you want text, then use inverted comma. Then after that we have using a plus operator or simply a plus character, and then using the variable name called x, and simply it will print Python is awesome. You can also use the plus character to add a variable to another variable. For example, like that, Python x equals to Python is, y equals to awesome, and then z will be equals to x plus y. Then if you print z, then you get Python is awesome. Okay. Now for numbers, the plus character works as same as whatever plus operator use in the mathematics, which is adding the values. Simply x equals to y, x equals to 5 and y equals to 10, then x plus y will be 15, answer will be printed. Next, if you try to combine a string and a number, Python will give you an error. Cannot combine a string with a number. Okay, like that, x equals to 5 and y equals to John, then x plus y will be an error. Okay. Now there is a concept of global variable. What exactly a global variable? As you know about in C language, if we want to declare a global variable, then it should be outside the main function. Simply the same concept here also we can use. Variables that are created outside of a function is known as global variables. There are many functions we are using here. So if we create a particular variable outside the function, then it will be called as a global variable. So global variable can be used by everyone, both inside or outside the function. Okay, just like this. If for example we have created a variable called x and we have given a value awesome here, and then we have declared a function which is my function, and inside my function I have called x in the print section. So it will print, and then last I will call the function, so it will print awesome. Okay, Python is awesome. So in such way I can use inside and outside of the function. And if you create a variable with the same name inside a function, this variable will be local and can only be used inside the function. The global variable with the same name will remain as it was global and with the original value. So you can see that I have written x equals to awesome as a global. Then I have created a function, and inside that function I have again using the same variable but the different value. Now at the previous one I have used awesome, and the next one I have used fantastic. So here you can see, if you print that per my function, then it will give you Python is fantastic, and outside that function if you are using print function again and calling x, then it will give you awesome, which we have given previously. Okay. So this is the concept of global and local. To create a global variable inside a function, you can if you want to create a global variable inside the function, then we simply use global keyword. Here you can see global x. Now you can use your x as a variable to outside the function also, or different functions also, which is simply declared using global keyword. Okay, again you can see that use the global keyword if you want to change a global variable inside a function. So again, if you want to change, then we simply use global x equals to fantastic. Now Python at outside the function will print Python is fantastic. Okay, so just making a quick recap. First we have learned that we do not need to declare any variable in the Python. Second, we know the names of variables. Third, how to assign multiple values to the variable. Then how we can use print statement as an output. And last, global variables, how I can use variables inside or outside the functions. Now the next slide will be Python data types. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.